Okay, so what are these?
So these are eastern long-necked turtles.
Okay,
This
so
one
they're a
is-
native species,
they are a
obviously.
native
Yes,
species.
because that's what we do.
That's right. And they came into care last year because they were quite small little babies that had been
How
left
big?
behind when a dam had been drained. So this one
Big,
came in
little-
at 25 grams.
25 grams.
And I
Did you
think-
say this one's Remi?
That's Remi.
That's
yes.
Remi. So he's a year old, nearly?
Yeah, at least a year old, if not more.
Isn't he a darling? Do you know, can you sex them?
Not quite at this stage.
Right, okay. So
Middle
Remi's he, she.
That's right.
Identifies as shim.
Well, I know one boy and one girl called Remi, so
Yeah.
I don't know. You can
Yeah.
take his pick. And then over in that bottom, oh, I can actually feed.
What was the food?
They're also called the eastern snake-necked turtle. And you
Yes.
can see why when they strike their neck out very quickly like a snake when they eat.
What food are you feeding them?
So this is a turtle mix that I make myself. It's got seafood marinara mix from the supermarket and a bit of gelatin, a reptile supplement that's got lots of calcium in it for their
With their bones and their shell.
bones in their shell, and bloodworms.
Eek! It sounds really icky.
And I mix it all up into this kind of delicious cube, and
You freeze them?
they love them. Yes.
Yeah,
I
so you
do.
make up a bunch.
That's right. So
Okay.
I'll just drop this down here so that
Where's, oh,
little Hercules.
little Hercules. Hello, and
Hercules came in with the little bit on his plastron that showed where he'd been attached to the egg. And
right, so he was newborn, new hatched.
He was 25 millimeters long and 7.5 grams. So he
that's
was
tiny.
Hence we called him Hercules.
Of course. And
He's
so
a little bit more shy.
he's shyer, yes.
Yeah.
And so he's waiting for me to disappear before he goes for the food, yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, I won't stress him. There we are. I can't see you, Hercules, but I can see you, Remi.
So when these guys get big enough to be not food for something bigger, like a magpie or what have you, they'll probably go back to the property from which they came. Hopefully the dam will have been repaired and refilled by that time, and
Perfect.
off they go.
So, what have we got?
This is the Bluetongue.
These are Bluetongue. Sorry, buddy.
They like places to hide.
Yes.
Hello, darling.
And he had a,
Cat attack.
yeah, that was sort of like a week or so before, but this down here was right down to his spine. A big bite.
Big bite out of
And
it.
he used to have a long tail because they'd bitten
Yes.
right through that too, but it fell off about 2 weeks later.
Do the tail's tips grow again completely?
No.
Not on this fella.
No, because he's lost bone.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lost a lot.
Okay, so he's been in for how long?
A month?
Yeah.
It would have to be now, so yeah.
Yeah. And has he got a name apart from Bluey?
Well, I think he's a sunny, because he does like to go and sit under
Yes,
the
under the
lamp and
light.
sun himself. So that's a vitamin. That's a vitamin B.
That's
a
a
UVB lamp.
Yeah, to give him his.
Yeah.
To get the patch on.
And look at his beautiful tongue.
No?
And is his nose a bit dinged up?
Yes, it is.
It was.
Yeah.
I think it was mainly from him trying to get away. There was quite a bit of blood around there when I
Oh,
first
poor
got him.
darling.
And it's been a little bit blocked, so I've been giving it that just bathing it with saline
Yeah.
Yeah.
and freeing it up. So one nostril is starting
Hello?
to clear.
Isn't he beautiful?
Isn't he gorgeous? And
Oh,
look at
he's
that tongue.
lovely.
Isn't the tongue fabulous?
Yeah, great.
And what does he eat?
He eats some specialist reptile food, a supplement that's mixed in with a little bit of mince and banana and salad.
Yeah.
So they're omnivorous.
Snails?
Yes, they love
yes.
snails.
I've got a-
Strawberries?
Yes.
Yes, and strawberries. Yep, I've got a little bit of plastic outside in the garden that I can lift up and
And snails will be underneath.
yeah.
Do not feed him strawberries. I do not want him eating my strawberries when he comes
Is he
home.
coming back to you, is he?
Yeah, because he was at a preschool.
Yeah.
And that was fine, except he'd already had one, which is the one that's completely healed up here. He'd already had that a week or so before, and then this big attack here.
Yes.
And so, no, he's not going back there.
Okay.
So I've got no dogs, no cats.
So he's coming back to you, and you don't want him eating your strawberries.
No, I don't, but he will. But
Of course
like
he
the
will.
others do, but never mind.
Hello, buddy.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Isn't he beautiful?
I love the tongue.
I mean, you could see his spine with that wound
injury.
there. Yeah,
It's covered now.
yeah.
That's good,
right.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Good care. Well
Yeah.
done.
absolutely. And he'll be in till spring, summer.
And then he'll come back to you.
Yes.
Excellent. So you're keeping him warm so that he'll heal,
Yeah,
rather than letting him brumate.
that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
so underneath that lamp, which is really they're only there for light, not heat,
Yeah.
there's a heat mat
Right.
so that he can...
Okay,
go
so
from
that's
one
just
end to the
giving him
other.
his vitamin D.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the warmth is underneath, and
And so
sometimes
he-
he sits on top of the towel,
And sometimes he's over in the corner.
sometimes he's under the towel.
Nice.
So he's got lots of places to sort of burrow and scratch around in.
Now, people will ask me, does he bite?
No.
He's got no teeth as such.
So, but do they normally have teeth?
No.
No, right. Okay, because people say they've been bitten by Bluetongue lizards.
Well, none that I've never seen have got a row of
Teeth.
nice sharp teeth in there.
that
Oh,
you?
he hissed at me when he first came in because he was in so much pain.
So it's lucky you got something from the vet for pain for him.
Absolutely. And we also gave him injections for infections and for inflammation,
Yeah.
to reduce the inflammation. So once he had his pain relief, he was so much better, and he's never hissed since. And he's healing, which is
Nice.
great, but he's got to keep warm, otherwise he won't continue to heal.
Yes.
And his poor little nose, I think, was trying to get away from the cat,
Yeah.
pushing it against concrete.
Cats
stuff.
and wildlife.
They don't mix,
No.
unfortunately. I mean, a lot of
Cats-
people say that their cats don't catch wildlife, but
They do.
they do. I love cats, but they've got to be enclosed.
Yeah.
You know, a little outdoor area and inside at night, that's
Yeah.
fine. But they do a lot of damage when they're out. It's nature, you know, it's
Handsome.
what they're meant to do.
Handsome Sonny.
Isn't he? Very handsome. son.
Very handsome.
Yes.
So next time I come and visit next year or
Yes.
later, I intend to see him in your garden.
Yes, he will be.
Yes, and I'll feed him a strawberry.
Of course you will. Of course you will. That would be just what you would do, Meg.
Yes, so that to introduce him to your strawberry
Strawberries,
patch.
yes, absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
One lick was enough, apparently.
Or two. There we are, 3.
He's so happy.
Yes, you can no longer see the